Good afternoon. Can you hear me all right? We're coming through loud and clear. Oi. That's Flower, darling. How is everyone doing this afternoon? Our comments. There we go. Perfect. That's why we're going around so much.
Hi.
G'day. How we going? You gonna say hi? Sorry, Chelsea's just fishing around in the cupboard for something.
I am halfway through making the girls a birthday cake for tomorrow because tomorrow they turn 2.
Yeah.
Troublesome
Birthday
twins.
girls. You wave. Say hi. Say hi. Hi.
Wow.
How's everyone doing this afternoon? Sun shining for us anyway.
Yeah.
No.
We just got to Blenheim this afternoon and we'll be here for a couple of nights and it is beautiful here. It's really nice.
Afternoon, study boy. Good work on this grass seeding this week. That's looking good. Yeah, 2 tomorrow. These 2 girls are.
Mm-hmm.
We'd love to say it's flowing by, but I think it's dragged by. Yeah. Oh, really? That's a shame. We just came up to Blenheim this morning, and it feels like summer here in Blenheim. It's lovely. Oh, there's the cake timer. Yeah, it's really lovely up here in Blenheim. No wind, nice and sunny. Where's your puzzle? Why don't you do your puzzle?
You do the cat or the dog?
You go do your puzzle. Lucky
You
girls.
do the cat. Okay. Or you want Piper to do the cat?
Oh. You do it. It's okay. I'll sit here. You can go on your own.
do it.
Usually we have these streams at 2 o'clock because we were getting the girls down for a sleep, hence the funny time in the afternoon. But it meant less of this. But yeah, we drove this morning and they had to sleep this morning. So yeah, we're kind of thinking maybe we'll drop the afternoon sleeps anyway. So yeah, we might maybe change the time to something a bit more convenient for everyone in the future, rather than 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock on your Saturday afternoon. But yeah. And Tolaga Bay picking up the new ute. Mike, awesome. Nice part of the country too, Tolaga Bay. Eh? We've been saying we've got to go back around there when we make our way north eventually. Do the East Cape again, and also like to do all of the Coromandel. We've only done bits and pieces of it. We've done the east side of it, so we'd like to go up the west. Oh, sorry, we've done the west hand side of it. We'd like to go up the east hand side. So yeah, beautiful spot. Look at that, Shannon. Got Caleb and Jacob doing yard work while I chill. That's the way. That's what kids are for, right? Doing yard work.
Can't wait till we get to that age where we can just send them on little chore missions, right?
Yeah. Harvey will take the recycling out of the caravan. That's about it.
With the promise of $1.
Mm.
He's got us well trained.
Yeah. Do you have a date, Mike, for the next gen pickup? That's pretty exciting. I've seen a few out in the last few days.
Yeah, there was a nice one that drove past today.
You always spot them because of the colours, you know, like they're not white or or white. See some nice green ones and things out and about. Where is the sun's not shining in Omakaroa? Never heard of that place, have you?
Yeah.
Whereabouts is that, Andrew and Debbie? It's down south somewhere, is it? Can't say we've heard of. Omakaroa. Loads of places we still haven't been, I guess.
Yes.
So we are busy heading back to Kaiteriri, which we kind of said we'd do months ago. But we're going to go and park up for a little bit, eh?
Yeah.
Maybe for a month or two. Just see out the end of winter, basically.
Our pace has been a little bit hectic lately. We've been bouncing around all over the place trying to be in certain places at certain times, and our next date is Kaitiritiri on the 6th when your brother and his girlfriend arrive. So we're getting up there for that, and then after that we have nothing for a while. So we're just wanting to chill for a bit and almost like have a holiday. I don't know if that makes sense given what we do, but yeah, it would be nice to not have to move every 2 days and just have some time to spend in one place for a bit, I guess.
Yeah, after sort of we did the Wanaka thing and then went down to Dunedin, it was kind of quite gloomy, quite grim weather for a bit there.
Yeah.
And then, just kind of want to be parked up for, I don't know, just a little bit. Still explore the area and everything, but just have a base, I suppose. And just, I mean, we're August tomorrow, aren't we? So we're getting there towards winter. It's just a bit tricky in the mud.
With the kids.
Yeah. It's kind of not how we thought originally with summer and kids running around outside, and
it's all right when you get days like this to break it up, but when you get like a week or two of no sun, it gets a bit tedious. Even
when we went to Dunedin and we stayed in the campground there, it was like just a massive mud puddle. Kids couldn't really play on the playground because it was raining all the time, but that's part of it, I suppose.
It is, and we still have fun. It's still things to do, even if it's not all the things that you want to do. You know, most of the stuff on our list of things that we want to do is outdoor stuff and is largely weather dependent. So it's been kind of hard going through these towns that there's all this stuff we want to do and we just can't.
We just got to go back.
We'll come back. We
also need to do a few things to the caravan, get the car serviced and a few things like that. So that's the plan for the next little bit. Kaitiritiri at the beach. Can't remember the name of the campground. The one there right on the beach.
Reserve,
So, that's the kind of plan. Oh, it's north of Tauranga.
Okay.
There you go. You want to do a West Coast tour later this year, Study Boy? West Coast of the South Island. It's pretty awesome, We kind of only went...
We've only done the top bit.
Top half, but it's cool. And because you're into that kind of exploring, and history and that sort of thing, all the mining history through there is awesome.
Really
and that's kind of our plan. So we'll be kind of Kaitiritiri is west of Nelson. And what we're basically going to do is when we kind of start getting a bit warmer weather, we're going to come slowly down the west coast and then I guess head into Milford, check out Queenstown and stuff. Kind of try and do Queenstown and Milford and things like that before Christmas so we don't get stuck with the Christmas holidays or school holidays. So we've got to try and time that, but I think it's going to take us a while to get down the west coast.
I think your parents are coming around November
True.
For a wee visit, maybe, hopefully. We might do the Lake Dunstan cycle trail with them.
So the plan is to cruisy few weeks down the west coast, I think. Obviously the glaciers are there to check out, and there's loads more mining stuff there we want to look at. We just drove through Greymouth, didn't we? Greymouth?
Yeah, we didn't really stop there. We had somewhere to be.
There was another big mining place we saw in Greymouth you could check out, but there was no parking for the caravan. Just out of town, We drove there and there was like 10 car parks and nowhere to park. So a few places like that.
Got in there and nearly got stuck, didn't we, with the caravan?
Yeah. Oh, Bevan says the sun's shining in Queensland. I guess it always is. Are you guys stuck in lock? It's hard to keep up with what's going on over there with all the lockdowns and things. It's crazy. It's scary.
Just going to check the cake.
Oh, yeah, good idea. Shannon, get a cheap wee dome kid. That's a good idea actually for Kaitiri. Yeah. We thought of looking into awnings and thinking if we're parked up, for a month then an awning might be quite good. Get an old couch from the op shop or something and the kids can hang out in there. But it's just carting the awning around, I suppose. Like we're so pressed for space right now. I don't imagine they pack down tiny. I imagine they're quite big. I don't think we'll as neat as an awning would be for the extra space. I don't know if we could justify the weight or the Yeah. I mean, they're putting it up and taking it down, yeah. Oh, Central Queensland, no lockdowns. True. Yeah, so that's a good idea, that little dome tent. One of those little sun-style shades would be fun in the summer as well for the kids. How are the pipes holding up? Good question. Oh, sorry. So far, so good. For those of you that didn't see, we lagged all the pipes. We insulated all the pipes under the caravan, and we had some pretty cold weather in Wanaka and Lake Tekapo. Like our door froze shut in the morning. It was like, it would be crunchy outside by 5 o'clock at night. There'd be like frost on the ground at 5 o'clock. And yeah, so far so good. I think it was worth crawling around. We definitely had negative temperatures. We also noticed our hot water stays a bit warmer, eh?
It does, yeah. The hot water in the
pipes.
Yeah, stays warm for a lot longer than it used to.
So far, so good. Good question, little camper. The dehumidifier we bought. It's not too noisy, eh?
No.
Chelsea doesn't like it. It's a bit of a toy. No, it's not too noisy. It's quieter than our heater. It just sounds like having a fan going there or a computer going.
Just doesn't pull enough out for my liking.
Yeah.
Better than nothing, I guess. Yeah, only being able to put it on when you're plugged in somewhere as well. But
yeah. I think maybe when we're at the campground and we'll be on power, so maybe we can run it a bit more, leave it in the bathroom running or something. But yeah, not too bad. Good to see that I did my hair. I know that video we just posted was terrible. I don't know why it didn't look. You should see the end of it. It's like my hair's tidy for 90% of it, and then the end it's just like looks like I woke up. Just woke up. Oh, the Brumner mine, that's the one with the big bridge that goes over to it. Eh? They had some sort of disaster there, didn't they? That's the one. We drove out there and drove into the car park, and then just managed to turn around, kind of driving through the flax bushes a bit. So it's a bit of a shame because it's such a busy road. I didn't feel comfortable just parking on the side of the road out there, but oops. But yeah.
It's the Piper Show.
Yeah, that's on the list. The Brumner mine, we'll have to go back out there. No lockdown for you, Central Queensland, that's good. Hi from Invercargill. Thanks, Tracy. I'm sure they will.
Yeah.
We've got some decorations to put up tonight.
Balloons to blow up.
Yeah, got a cake in the oven, or just come out of the oven. So
hopefully it's nicer than the last Caravan birthday cake that I made. Even the kids weren't. Even the kids didn't want to eat the chocolate cake that I made for Harvey's.
It stayed in the oven too long.
Yeah.
It was a bit sad. Oh, whoops. When we had Harvey's birthday, sitting at the table with his cake, and he said, "When do all my friends arrive?"
I know.
And he's like looking at the door.
What time are my friends coming?
Oh no. We had to explain to him your friends are hours away and we're on the west coast with no one around, and he's saying, yeah. It's quite funny. It's a little bit awkward. The girl's probably too young to mind.
Yeah, we'll have some good video chats with friends and family tomorrow. So,
yeah, Piper's our special one with faces. An awesome base near Greymouth is Nelson Creek. Oh yeah, that was the one you were telling us about, Shannon. We'll have to put that. I'll put that on the list right now. That's a good idea. Yeah, we only drove through, and it was miserable when we drove through last time, raining. So
I think we checked the forecast, and we were just trying to get up the coast. We had to be back in Nelson for your mum coming to visit.
It looks like a good spot to kind of stay at Greymouth for a bit, but it's quite a nice coastline as well, eh? You know, around with the pancake rocks and all around that area is really nice. You can't wait until they can say sentences. Yeah. They've started saying mine when they grab something and going me. You say me? Yelling mine is great. We had to buy them 2 identical birthday presents because There'd be arguments otherwise.
Yeah.
Um,
We actually got saved by Lee from Jaco. We went to him and his family's house for dinner one night when we were in Christchurch, and the girls just played with their Magnadoodle the whole night.
yeah.
So we thought, oh, that'll be a great little birthday gift for them. So 2 of those on the shopping list.
Not too heavy as well, Magnadoodle.
Yeah. And they love drawing, so it's a good way for them to draw in the caravan without having pen everywhere.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Yeah. You want to sit on my lap? You want to wave to everyone? You got a puzzle piece in the end. There you go. Hope you're making a list of things to do and see. Yeah. We've kind of thought sometimes about like doing maybe videos around that, like, you know, top 5 attractions in a certain area, or I've often thought of maybe like blog posts on a website, but I'm not very good at writing, and it's just a time thing. Yeah, it just yeah. I've seen people write really good blog posts like that, you know, like, you know, things to do with kids in a certain area, or that we often read those sort of blogs as well when we go somewhere, right? I've been trying to tell Chelsea to write a blog for the Adventures with Rosie website. That doesn't exist, but just too time consuming, I think. Eh?
With all that spare time I've got.
Yeah. Okay. Need some snacks or something?
They have some. I'm choosing to sit here with us.
Yeah, but good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, you want a cracker? Do a cracker. You want another one? You just eat that one first. So yeah, that's our kind of rough plan. We obviously haven't been further south than Dunedin. We want to go to Stewart Island as well.
Yeah.
We want to go to the Catlins, right? Obviously Milford.
Lake Dunstan.
Yeah, Lake Dunstan. Milford's quite hard to get to. Sorry, child wobbling the camera. Well, not hard to get to, but it's funny. Milford's kind of not on the way to anywhere. You kind of think, oh, we'll just go there from Queenstown, you know, 3 hours or something, and then you come down and then. So yeah, we'll probably hug the West Coast Day, go down. Yeah, we've kind of Wanaka's nice. I'd like to check out more of Queenstown, like even just to wander around the boats and stuff. Hey, there's the old boat you can go out in the harbour on, the steamboat, which I can't remember the name of. That looks fun. Earnslaw, yeah. So we'll do that, and then I guess go down to Invercargill.
Yep.
We don't know much about that area.
No,
What's
we've
down
got
there?
Alana, friend of mine from Taupo. Her parents have a farm down there, and she has told us we can go stay. So that'd be cool.
Yeah. We'll try and figure out the best way to do Stewart Island.
Yeah. So if anyone's been to Stewart Island before, let us know what the situation is.
Yeah.
What's the easiest way to get over there and where to stay and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
We need to do some research and figure out what we're going to do, whether we book accommodation over there and rental car, or if it's worthwhile just getting e-bikes, or what do we do? Yeah.
Or just taking the car, because you can go over on the ferry, but I don't know if it's that practical to take the caravan over, or if you can. I'm not sure.
I heard somewhere that there was no dump facilities over there, so you potentially can take the caravan over, but
probably quite expensive as well. We'll also go back to Dunedin. We wanted to do the train. Not rock the table. Hand off the table. The train trip down there that goes through the gorge. I can't remember the name of it, but we want to do that. And there seemed like there was a bunch of stuff. Like there's also Tunnel Beach in Dunedin, which looked really awesome. Don't touch the table. The Tunnel Beach looks cool. It's kind of like cliffs, and then you actually go through a tunnel down to the beach. There was also the albatross colony. Is it penguins around there as well?
Penguins,
penguins. So all kind of warmer weather stuff that we'll go back for. Sometime in the summer holidays. That's it. Taieri Gorge. Tyree George. That's the one. Yeah, that's the name of the train trip. Looks quite cool.
Yeah, it does.
I've heard someone said to us it was nice in the winter as well. We just thought with the kids, rugging them up and stuff's kind of tedious.
Yeah.
So we'll go in the summer. And then the Catlins, I suppose, as well. Don't know much about it. Looks pretty beautiful.
Yep. I've heard from a lot of people it's great for motorhoming. Caravanning.
Sweet.
Mm.
So yeah, the rough plan is to do the kind of bottom half of the south.
Yep. Your parents will come down at some point. Then we're gonna, straight after Christmas, we'll pop up to Kaikoura and Hamner to meet up with my sister and her kids. And then after that, hopefully my parents will come down for a wee bit as well. So.
Yeah. Tons more to see.
Yeah.
Must be. Oh, Mark James just put a deposit on a bunk journey outback.
Oh, cool.
You hear some terrible stories. I think, like, because I also follow the couple of other brands like New Age and Royal Flair on Facebook, and I do see the same or similar issues across all the brands.
Just because there's so many moving parts with the new vehicle, right? Like, there's just bound to be teething problems.
I think because they're all in the similar price bracket. I mean, they're all using similar appliances and stuff as well. Like, everything in here is like the oven's Thetford and the toilet and the fridge and all that. I just seemed like there's sort of quality control issues, maybe, or that the big brands are making so many of them that there's just like
Stuff slipping through the cracks a wee bit.
Like, I mean, all our stuff was minor, and actually the one good thing was that all our stuff got fixed under warranty really quickly, and it was kind of hassle free. It was just like sign this piece of paper. Real small stuff as well, like one of the lights up here. There's like strip lighting under these cupboards, and there was a little crack in one, and I just wrote it down. Like, we wrote down every issue we had, even if a latch wasn't latching properly, we wrote it down. And then, like, that got sorted. They sent out a new piece of plastic, goes under there that was cracked, probably cracked in moving or in transit or who knows when, but everything got resolved. Yeah. I think I have heard people say the best thing you can do is buy a Caravan that's 2 years old, because all the issues have been worked through. But you don't see many 2-year-old Caravans for sale with the layout you want. But good work on the Outback as well. I do like an Outback now that I see them.
Yes, the Outback is the dream, right?
Yeah. It must be warm where you guys are, Bronson. You're in a shirt. The high today in Blenheim is 18, I think.
Yeah, it is
so
amazing.
nice.
There's no wind where we are at the moment. We're just at the race course, and lovely spot.
Getting tons of solar in. Going to the Burt Munro Museum. That's the one in Invercargill, isn't it? We saw the transport. Is that Bill someone? Or is that Burt Munro? The transport museum that's there, right? With all the trucks and everything. I think there's two. There's a motorbike museum, and then there's, we'll definitely go to the transport one. It looks awesome. Amazing collection of cars there. We're going to do the Transalpine. Oh, awesome.
Oh, nice.
We were talking about that today. That's the one that goes Christchurch through Arthur's Pass, eh? We did see it actually when we were staying in Arthur's Pass going through there. I reckon that would be an awesome trip. Even if you didn't do anything, over there, like, it'd just be so beautiful through there. Like, it's beautiful driving through the ranges there and Arthur's Pass and stuff. The huge tunnel as well, eh?
Yeah.
We'd see the coal trains coming out of there when we were staying in that place right on the railway lines. Barrytown.
Oh, Barrytown.
Yeah. Named after Barry, who lives there. Cass, that's the one with the famous painting. It'd be crazy. You see these big coal trains rumbling through at night, eh? They have heaps of locomotives on them. Harvey quite like watching those. Yeah. Oh, Fovo Strait. Is that the one? Is that the strait between? That's the Stewart Island Strait. Ah, okay. That's interesting.
Mm.
Don't you want us to go on a terrible day for the video? I suppose with kids it'd be quite difficult. Yeah, we need to do a lot more research into Stewart Island because it seems like one of those places that's worth a visit, but you just need to put some effort into figuring out how to do it, you know. Oh, Bert Munro. Bert Munro. Guy the fastest land. Ah, okay, you're right. And his bike's down there, isn't it? The original bike and the one they used in the movie. Yeah, we'll definitely go there, I think. Another one to put on the list. Yes. You're staring at everyone. You wave. Well, it's just us, isn't it? You only see us. Yeah. You do peekaboo. Boo! There you are.
Hi. Harvey's just on the bunk watching Bluey again. It's the easiest way to shut one of them up.
Yeah. Winter has been interesting with 3 of them in here some days. Been fun, hasn't it? Yes. We realise that one of the bunks, if we clear it off, it's kind of like refuge for one of the children. They take turns at sitting in the middle bunk, and
they're all fighting over whose turn it is to get in the middle bunk.
Yeah.
It's the novelty of it, because it doesn't happen often. Yeah.
Yeah, who's in the middle bunk? You. Piper. Harvey is. How long is that Transalpine train trip, Robert? That would be quite fun to do, I think.
That would be.
The thing for us, clearly, as you can see, is getting kids to sit still. We thought they'd be interested in train journeys, but...
We did the one at Oamaru recently, the little short.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was like...
Yeah, but...
15 minutes.
That was like the capacity for their attention span, right?
I've thought
it was, we're on a train for 15 minutes, and then if it had gone on any longer, it just would have been like...
Yeah, they're running around the carriage.
Yeah.
I wouldn't wish a rough trip to Stewart Island on anyone. Oh, okay. That's interesting to know that it's interesting to know that it's that bad.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought it would be.
For some reason I just thought it was a short ferry ride over the Oh, there you go. You guys did it with kids after the Christchurch earthquakes, and you wouldn't do it with kids. Do they just get bored, or is it too long, or about 4 hours? Yeah, sometimes kids aren't as interested in looking out the window as adults are, aren't they? Like, we'll often, today we drive over an old bridge or something, I'll say, Harvey, look at this cool bridge. And every time he'll say to me, tell me what's cool about it.
Why is it cool?
Why is it cool? It doesn't matter.
Such a sassy teenager already.
Yeah. We drove past that bridge in Blenheim, or out of Blenheim. It's like the trains used to go over the top and people used to drive underneath. And I said, look at that neat bridge. And he said, what's cool about that? I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, you miss everything looking after them.
Yeah, true.
It always seems to be the case. Right? Anything we do.
Unless they're sleeping, yeah. That's a good point. Maybe we'll wait till they're older.
Yeah.
What? I'm just busy, darling. You want to go outside? We'll go out soon, okay? You want a mandarin?
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah?
Yeah. Me? Just bribing them. Yeah, we drove past Ward Beach and thought about going there. I didn't think it was supposed to be as nice weather. The forecast originally said that it was going to be cloudy today, so we thought, we won't go to the beach. Just have a night in Blenheim and then carry on over to Nelson. And we got here and it's like summer, so go figure. We got kind of just under a week to get to Kaiteri and kind of sort that out before my brother arrives. He's coming down for the weekend, him and his girlfriend, and just over from Wellington, and they're going to hang out with us for a bit. And yeah,
bringing down lots of presents from grandparents by the sounds of it.
Lots of parcels, eh? So that'll be nice. The kids will hang out with them. And then, yeah, catch our breath, I think. Yeah. Kaiteri, I don't know how damp it kind of gets in there. And I know they had all that flooding recently. But it's kind of hard to, even on a cold day, if you're right next to the beach, it's kind of hard to complain, right?
Yeah.
And, yeah, if we can just have some weekends of not having heaps on or just little day trips, it should be nice, eh?
Not places to get to. It's gonna be nice to have a month off of having to be somewhere at a certain date. We might even put Harvey in kindy for a day or two a week, probably 2 days a week.
Yeah.
Just for a month and let him have a burn around with some other kids his age.
We thought of going back to the Queenstown area after we were in Dunedin, but it was like middle of school holidays, and I think we underestimated how cold it was in Dunedin as well, eh?
Yeah.
It was pretty cold.
It was icy, yeah.
Sorry, Queenstown.
Queenstown, yeah.
Yeah, Queenstown and school holidays probably not that fun. So yeah, Kaiteri for a little bit, I think. Catch up. Yeah. Sound good? Got a mandarin?
We don't actually know how everything's looking up there after all that flooding that was in Motueka.
Yeah.
So if anyone's been up there recently, let us know. It's be interesting to see how the campground fared through all that storm. But
yeah, I imagine it may be a little muddy there still, but we'll see. Hopefully it dries out. What else are we doing?
Anything you want to do with the caravan?
Nah. Oh, I need to tweak that pipe storage I made because a lot of people pointed out that to be self-contained, like certified self-contained in New Zealand, your waste hose has to be 3 meters long, and I cut ours, didn't I? Because our pipe is only 2 and a bit. It's only the width of the caravan, so I cut it, and then I thought I was quite clever. I thought I'd done a good job, and then got 50.
Everyone told you in the comments.
I posted it and then got 50 people telling me that, yeah, you've cut your hose too short, it needs to be longer. So I did need to climb under the caravan and add a bit to it, I suppose, extend it somehow.
But yeah.
Put a corner on it and send it up some way. Yeah.
It's funny though, because it's a lot easier to use now that it's shorter, right? Like it's just easier to dump the tanks with a shorter pipe.
Yeah.
You want another mandarin?
This one's up in the bunker then.
Oh.
We've now resigned. Really? That's a shame. I thought you laughed. I was like, why'd you?
I was only reading the first bit. I only read the first bit when I laughed. Yeah.
Yeah, so when we talked to Lee the other day from Jaco and Christchurch, I think he was saying like everything until next year sold already
14 months.
14-month lead time, yeah. I think he was saying, though, that because Jaco is so big in Australia that they are staying open during the lockdowns or they have an exemption. Because, with Holden gone now in Australia, they're one of the largest manufacturers in that area. So it wouldn't surprise me if they power through, but yeah, it's a bit of a shame. Jaco didn't even bother going to the Christchurch Motorhome Show this year because the stock is 14 months out, and they just, they would have gone and paid a lot of money to have a stall at the show just to tell people, well, get your caravan in a year's time. Yeah. So it's a bit of a shame. I wonder if it's like that worldwide as well. I was actually reading the other day that in 2019 they had a real slump in the RV industry in America, and a lot of people were bringing out like the smaller travel trailers and like the teardrop campers and stuff to try and get younger people into the market because they've been on this bit of a decline. but I imagine that's picked right back up now over there. So it's interesting. It's a bit of a shame because I'm supposed to get it October now, end of November. That's a bit
It
frustrating.
must be super frustrating when you're close to getting it and then it keeps getting pushed back.
You'll have it in time for the summer though, I guess. But
Provided no more delays.
yeah, hard to plan holidays and stuff around that.
Yeah.
You want another mandarin? Yeah, that's frustrating. I think everyone's in the same boat though. I don't think there's a lot of stock.
No.
There seems to still be like second-hand caravans here, although
they're going for a lot more than just the demand of them is pushing the price up.
There's people like us that, Jaycos that are a few years old that are selling them for more than they bought them for a few years ago on the likes of Trade Me and stuff, just because of the demand at the moment. So, yeah. Yeah. We thought the other day, we should just sell, sell, don't lose any money on it, buy something new, but then obviously it's like selling your house right now, right? You sell your house, buy in the same market, yeah. Oh, thanks. Yeah, we enjoy Leopards Go Wild as well. Gonna be cool to see that caravan, Mike, when you get it. Can't wait to see that. We'll have to do a little tour video. Yeah, nice vans, those. Yeah. Oh, I can get a haircut. Come on, man. Me too. Normally when it sits on my ears, that's time for a haircut.
Harvey needs one too.
It's a funny thing when you're on the road, though. You don't think about that sort of thing when you're in one spot because you just always go to the same hairdresser or and I had to find someone. I just went to a barber last time, which seemed alright. Chelsea had some hit and miss haircuts, some random hairdressers, but yeah.
Just resorted to a little DIY last time.
Chelsea likes to cut her hair in the middle of the night. Kind of
even once. Okay.
Yeah. I woke up once at like 1 o'clock in the morning and she was in the bathroom like snipping her hair.
I could not sleep. I couldn't sleep all night and I'd been thinking about it for ages and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to do it. Just going to do it.
Just have some me time, have a haircut.
Yep.
Where to go, darling? Yeah. So next time you see these girls, they'll be 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Your birthday tomorrow? Whose birthday is it? Amy. Piper's birthday? Yeah, and your birthday? Yeah. How exciting.
Harvey's very excited tonight because he gets to stay up after the girls have gone to sleep. Normally he has to go to bed.
Yeah.
And he gets to help put the decorations up. So he's been asking for the last 3 days. Is it tonight we do that? No, mate. Is it tonight? No, mate. Now it's finally the night. He's very excited. What's the bet? He'll be asleep before the girls. Yeah, up there.
This one the other day, we had Harvey's ladder down for his bunk and she just climbed up into his bed.
Up the top.
Yeah, so into the top bunk. We didn't even notice. So just can climb ladders on their own now, which is terrifying. Yeah, you did, didn't you? You climbed the ladder. Who climbed the ladder? You went up there. Oh, Richard, that's very kind of you.
Haircut money.
Is it that long? Okay. Thank you. That's very kind of you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. I think cheap. That's always good. It always grows back, doesn't it? Yeah. I used to shave my head for years, actually. I just had like a number 2 for so long, just shave it yourself and then kind of grow it back. For some reason, it's more hassle, I think.
You went through a stage when you would have been about 19 and you asked me to bleach your hair for you and it went orange and you just wore it like long, shaggy orange hair.
Yeah, that's right.
For about a year or 2.
I kind of wanted like frosted tips, like boy band sort of.
That's really showing our age then. Like,
Yeah. Let us know as well if you think there's a better time for live streams as well.
Yeah.
Like if evenings would be better maybe, or like a Friday night, or yeah. I mean, we kind of need to work around the kids a little bit in terms of meal times, but obviously we don't want people giving up their Saturday afternoons to come hang out. So yeah, if you've got a better suggestion time wise, we can figure out something else soon.
Yep.
Yeah. Nice pale ale, yeah. Thank you. We actually went to the Emerson's brewery.
Yeah, it was great.
In Dunedin, and they got some nice hazy pale ales, which I just found in the supermarket actually. Haven't seen them and got some the other day. Yeah.
Like a bookbinder from them is nice.
Yeah.
But they had a really good food menu as well, so even if you're not into beer, you should go there.
Yeah, it was a cool brewery actually. It'd be nice to do the tour sometime.
Yeah. No kids.
Yeah, that's the thing. We need to travel around with our grandparents just for babysitting.
Yep.
Yeah, it's called Kaleidoscope, Richard. It's in like they do one as well called Hazed and Confused. Kind of almost look like fruit juice, you know, like the real kind of juicy beers are quite nice. Yeah, definitely tasty, those two.
Yep.
Emerson's as well at the pub, you can buy the big bottles. They're just off the tap, you know, they're quite cool. The flagons or whatever they are. Yeah. What you got?
Shapes.
Shapes are over there. Yeah, Hazy's is really good.
It was the Bill Richardson Truck Museum.
Oh, okay, you were right. It's Bill Richardson. Okay. That's right. He owned, and some of his old trucks are there, aren't they, that he owned from Allied. Yeah. Apparently it's pretty incredible. We've got the brochure for it somewhere in here and it looks pretty awesome. So we'll go there for sure. Harvey'd like that.
Yeah.
So much to do down there.
Yeah. That digger playground.
Oh yeah. Is that Invercargill?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a place called Dig It in Invercargill and you can operate like a digger. You know, and then up to like bulldozers, and it's got a real Vegas vibe to it where you can like
pick your
construction equipment and dig a hole in the ground. And it's it looks good.
Yeah. You got to be 5 to go on the smallest digger. And Harvey's like, "Will I be 5 when we get there?"
So we're gonna tell them that he's 5. See if
he's practicing already. He's been telling his grandparents that he's 5 already, which has been fun.
Told all his cousins the other day he's 5, just prepping for it. There's also a lot of stuff that we'll go, okay, we're going to go to the Catlins, and then we just don't know anything about it. And so we'll come to research it and realize, it's actually, you know, a lot bigger, or, there's a lot more to it than, everything's just kind of one sentence on a list, right? We'll go to the Catlins, we'll go to Stewart Island, we'll go to Milford. All these sort of ideas. That's the rough plan. I mean, the videos won't stop while we're in Kaiteri. We're obviously a few weeks behind as well, so we'll show you around there in our little base and
show you around the campground.
Yeah, for sure. Also working on our budget video, like what this is costing us, and so that'll be kind of interesting to get all the actual numbers together. Are you nodding? That'll be kind of interesting.
The budget one will be good. We've had a lot of people asking for that, and it'll be nice to see all the figures once we've put them all together, right?
Because we've done so much driving, and obviously we have to buy mileage for the car because it's diesel, and
we always get called out on that and forget to buy it. When we got back to Taupo, we had to spend a nice
$500.
Yeah, $500 or $600 just to get back to zero, which was not a great feeling.
Be kind of interesting to add everything up, because I don't think it's as cheap as we once thought.
No,
we thought,
but then it would be if you didn't have kids, probably.
Yeah.
Although they don't add heaps to it.
They eat a lot.
They do.
Yeah. I guess because some of your bills disappear, right? Like your power bill, obviously you don't have much of a power bill when you live in a caravan. Bit of gas for cooking. but then your food doesn't change. You still eat. So there's it's not. It'll be interesting to put all the numbers down. We're just trying to get all the numbers together for that. Obviously, we spend more on fuel than we used to. Mileage, yeah. So yeah, that'll be coming in the next wee while. We'll show you the campground as well where we're staying. Oh, okay. You got the circles. She's got the squares. Any other questions before we go? The gardens are great in Invercargill. Awesome. Okay, we'll go to the gardens. Yeah, you're probably right. Limiting our travel, save some dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more just for our sanity at the moment, I think. Than I think just to slow it down and just to kind of enjoy ourselves more.
Yeah, I feel like we're rushing around so much at the moment that it's like, okay, we've got 1 day here or 2 days here. We need to pack as much in as possible, and then we've got a hectic travel day, and then we can set up at the new place, and we've got 1 or 2 days there, and it'd just be nice to just be able to chill for a little bit.
Yeah,
have a bit of a base.
Good question, Richard. No drone footage anymore. The drone's playing up. So when I turn the when I turn the drone on now, it sometimes gives a black camera. The camera shows no image, and I read that it was a firmware thing, and I updated the firmware on it months ago.
Bricked your computer,
and I completely bricked my computer. Like I had to do a full rebuild on my computer.
That's when we lost all our ferry footage.
Yeah, we lost footage. Like I had to do a complete format of the hard drive. I don't know what it did, but I just couldn't recover it. I spent hours. So I'm hesitant to try it again. Yeah, but apparently it's a firmware issue on the drone I've got. I should actually get it out. I haven't had it out in months. And
should do a full backup of your computer. And then try
just a bit tedious installing all the editing software and stuff again. But yeah, it's in the cupboard. I actually forgot all about it. I should get it out. It's also sometimes tricky to fly in New Zealand.
Permissions.
But yeah, it's a good point. That's another thing I'll do over winter, actually. Sort the drone out. Yeah, good idea. It's definitely get some cool angles with it.
It does. Yeah, I miss getting drone shots. Means I get to drive the caravan while Bronson films.
Yeah, we like doing that, the driving and the filming shots. Yeah, we'll have to get it out. Good idea. At the moment, it will turn on. It will come right eventually, but it just it might take 20 minutes turning it off and on to get it to work, to get a minute 30-second shot or whatever. But yeah, you're right. I mean, if you're flying properly and trying to follow the rules and not just fly anywhere, then it is quite restrictive, and fair enough. Like, you're not allowed to fly them over dockland, right? Because of all the native birds and everything. I mean, as much as we'd like to show you some of the primo dockland we stay on, or lakes or whatever. Yeah, exactly right. Milford Sound, places like that, you just can't fly. The glaciers, loads of spots that would be neat to show you, but hey, that's the rules and that's fine. But yeah, I think I'll get it going again. That would be good.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I think we might go to a playground this afternoon.
Yeah,
what do you
I think these kids have some energy to burn.
Playground? Yeah. It's out that way. Yeah. Well, thank you everyone for joining us.
Thank you,
appreciate that. We'll maybe throw some ideas around about another time in the future. We could do an evening stream if that would suit people better. We could probably do one after the kids go to bed.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Like 8 or 9 o'clock.
If that wasn't too late for people. Yeah.
Could have a
We'll try a few.
Beersies live stream.
Yeah, do a Friday night. Everyone can join us for a beer.
Doesn't have a social life.
Yeah, everyone else has kids. That's a good idea. Do a Friday night drinks. We'll try some stuff in the coming weeks. We won't be online next week. Weekend we're busy, but weekend after we'll jump back on for another live stream. So thank you for joining.
Yeah, thank you. Nice chatting to everyone. Even if it was a little bit hectic with the girls.
Yeah, it's
life. Our life, anyway.
That's life in the caravan, yeah. All right, thank you, everyone. Have a good afternoon.
Bye.
See ya.